Now you mentioned like you're a filmmaker also. I know
For
one
sure.
of your recent projects was Loved Ones.
For sure. That was my first short film.
In that film, it highlights, I guess, in a sense, your dad's birthday. Am I correct?
Yeah, for sure.
And throughout the movie, from what I guess of, it's a movie about him, of course celebrating his birthday, but it seems like he's trying to get over the loss of his mother.
Absolutely.
And I would assume based on it. I knew some people in that video
You did?
too.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I always work with him.
Yeah. So the movie it was based on a true story. Like, he lost his mom, I lost my grandma in December, a month before his birthday. You see what I'm saying? So we was dealing with this. This was all around the same time, like within like 3 weeks apart. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was rough, but we had to channel something into telling this story and getting out of that dark space. You know what I'm saying? We were supposed to have been and shot the movie based around him and his childhood friends. So it's like I said, timing always plays a part. And we just blocked everything out and zoned in and told the story. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that my grandma was watching over the whole situation, and it was just happen how it's supposed to happen, and it all came out successful. 2 sold out shows, and a placement into the movie theater downtown. You know what I'm saying? We in box office. You know what I'm saying? Off telling this story, and it was getting everybody in St. Louis incorporated with it. Like, I don't want to go out of town to go grab nobody. We doing everything in-house, everything St. Louis, all St. Louis music, all St. Louis actors, and we just keeping it St. Louis. Establishments, Kathy's Kitchen, Pop Parade, you know what I'm saying? We keeping it all St. Louis businesses.
That was another business. My wife tried. I haven't tried it yet, but seeing it off your page.
Which one?
The Pop Parade.
Oh, yeah. Big ups to Tony, man. Like, he doing his thing. He in all kind of spots now, like, blew up, straight up.
Yeah. Shout out to them, man. Like, I love that, like you just said, especially it shows in your work, but you like to highlight the culture
For sure.
of the city, in every aspect, from Central West End to downtown St. Louis to the north side of
For
West
sure,
County.
we everywhere.
It doesn't matter. You're not discriminating. You highlighting St. Louis as in a whole.
As a whole, for sure.
And as a creator myself, a videographer, whatever you want to label me as, I appreciate that. I admire your work. It definitely motivates me, not even before I even started doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I wanted to shoot. That's why I wanted to start shooting videos originally, music videos.
I used doing the music videos, okay.
I have shot music videos, but that's why I originally picked up the camera for it. I'm gonna start shooting. My homeboy like, man, you might want to shoot our videos. I'm like, I'll do it, whatever. But I want to do something different. Like, man, you got no score, you got big money. They already going crazy, man. I'm like, man,
Switch it up.
At the time I didn't know, but I'm like, man, I said back, like, man, nobody really here doing interviews and stuff. At the time, I'm real heavy, watch still to this day, but Breakfast Club, Vlad TV, Say Cheese, that's all I used to do, sit there at my job, listen to this stuff all day. I just decided, man, I'm around all these artists all the time. Why not just start
implement it? That was missing in the city.
Yeah,
you found what was missing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And it's working for you.
And as I got into it, of course, it was others was doing it, but not to say that their work wasn't good, but that's like mine's kind of
the style, and the branding though. You know what I'm saying? Like the views from the arts. That's the brilliant name.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
the
I love
name
it.
is what it is.
Yeah,
the name came from. Like I say, shout out to the artists who sat down with me. But it's not just about music. It's the views from every aspect of St. Louis.
St. Louis.
It's
political, music,
everything.
Art form. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Everything. It doesn't matter.
I see.
It doesn't matter. So that's.
I see you had the mayor on here too. That was big.
Yeah. I got to get it back, man. I got to get it back and follow up. I feel like at the time, I appreciate her from City. That took months to do the interviews. See, people don't know, but it ain't just happened right there. It took me months to reschedule.
Yeah, sometimes.
It took like 6 months to do that interview, man.
But you got it. You stayed.
I get it. I stayed,
Yeah.
There's been a lot of interviews behind the scenes where it took time to do them interviews.
It's like
man.
that.
But like I said, it just shows how passionate I am, behind the scenes about my work. Like you said, similar to your story, it didn't start off as it's still not to this day something where I'm doing it for money. Like I can't explain to you the amount that I made from it.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
So
you know it's a passion.
Obviously, it ain't about money.
Yes, exactly. It's a passion, man. I mean, you love it. You highlighting the city. You showcasing the new people here. The artists to whoever it is, like you putting that spotlight on them, and that's a great thing.
Hell yeah, man. Likewise, you, my brother. Like
No,
I said,
I
I'm a
appreciate
fan
it.
of your work. With you, being a pioneer in this lane, that I say, in a sense, you paved the way for me. I say that.
Appreciate it.
What advice can you give someone like me, or like me, period, that's coming up in this field?
Yeah, I mean, I would always say, like, stay consistent with building your brand, and handle your business as far as documentation. You know what I'm saying? Make sure all your documents are right, from your website to your ownership, whether it's a trademark, copyrights, logos. Make sure everything is efficient so when people come to you, they know who you are, they know what you stand for, they know what you represent. Keep clean business with clients. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything has to be on the up and up. Do great work, stay in a great energy space, and always look to innovate and do something new. Always want to elevate and go to another level with it. Those are really the key points. And network, you know what I'm saying? You got to move around. That's one thing I've seen over the last 3 years for me. Like, you got to move around. You know what I mean? You got to meet the right people and you got to interact. When you do meet the people, some people network, oh yeah, man, let me get your number. You don't hear from them again. And then when you see them again, it's, oh yeah, I still got your number. Like, hold a conversation, check in with people, and follow up, shoot your emails out, whatever you got to do. But just stay engaged with people. Like, the more you stay engaged with people, I feel like the bigger you become. You know what I mean? Like, keeping your face in front of people. Like, people want to see you. People want to see your brand. Whether it's you, I know sometimes you don't really show your face. Mm-hmm. So it's keeping your brand in people's face. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think you're doing a great job at it right now. Yeah. As far as anybody else, like, find a way to somewhat be viral. And when I say viral, I don't mean for a moment. I mean for, like, viral means like more people know about me. You see what I'm saying? On whatever way you can make that happen is what's going to make the brand big as possible. Because the more people that know you, the bigger you are. The bigger the situation is going to happen for you. So my thing is always, how can I get bigger? How can I grow bigger?